Hey guys, I'm John Setzler. Welcome back to the Kamado Joe Cooking Channel. Today I'm going to take an opportunity here to run you through all the new features that we have on the 2017 Kamado Joe grills. So let's get started. We're going to start by having a look at the new control tower top vent for the Kamado Joe. This guy's been completely redesigned. We have a rain cap on top to keep water from coming down inside the grill, and then we have a slider control that gives us a really extremely fine level of airflow control through this grill. The top also will still slide to the side just like the old vent system would, but we also have the top that just pops completely off if you want full airflow through the grill. So this thing works really well. I've been cooking with this for quite a while, and it really does give you an extremely fine level of control compared to the old vent. The next piece of innovation that we would like to look at here is the gasket. We have the wire mesh fiberglass gasket that's a lot heavier, a lot thicker gasket than the previous model, and it's a lot less prone to problems. This can be very easily cleaned. If you spill something on this gasket, you can just take a wet rag and wipe it up, and that will help prevent these gaskets from ever sticking or tearing, and you get a lot cleaner seal with this. And that gasket exists on both surfaces of the dome and the base. One of the most beautiful innovations on the new grill is the Lift Hinge. This makes it truly simple operation to open this lid with one finger. It's very lightweight, very counterbalanced. You can position that grill and it stops with you wherever you set it. With the Lift Hinge and the new gasket assembly, we have a new latch that helps form a perfect seal. So that latch is in place when you have the lid open, and to release that, you just pop the button at the bottom and the lid comes right open. If any adjustments ever need to be made with the tension on the Lift Hinge, it's a very simple adjustment with one nut here. You just turn this nut clockwise or counterclockwise to change the tension on that hinge, and most of these come set up directly out of the box, ready to go, so it's not likely you'd ever have to make that change. The next new innovation on the Kamado Joe grill is the advanced multi-piece, or the AMP firebox. Here in my Classic, we have a 5-segment firebox. The Big Joe has a 6-segment firebox, so that's the only difference between the two. And these segments are held together by a stainless steel metal ring that replaces the old separate fire ring. We no longer have the separate fire ring that sits on top. And this sits on top of a round ceramic piece on the bottom of the grill. I'll show you that in just a moment. The base of the new AMP firebox is just this ceramic ring that sits in the bottom of the grill, and your ash catcher sits right inside of that. And then the firebox pieces just set right in like this, and I'll actually show you how this goes together. You just lay these pieces in here against the wall, and then you bring the ring out and pull inward on each of these. And once you have that snapped down on top, you can just set your fire grate back down in the bottom here, and then your divide and conquer flexible cooking rack will just sit right back in. Oops. Just like that. Another feature upgrade that comes on the Big Joe set is the new upgraded cast iron firebox divider. And this is a really big upgrade over the last firebox divider we had, in the fact that it's cast iron, and not only that, but it fastens to the charcoal grate. As you can see, there's 2 big wing nuts here that hold this thing in place, and it won't come loose. It's set stable, and you can turn it in whichever direction you want to have it. And I think this is a really great feature if you're using the Big Joe rotisserie to keep your charcoal stacked on one half of the grill, if you like to do that. So that covers all the new innovations on the 2017 model Kamado Joe and the Big Joe. They're both the same with the exception of the firebox. So I'm really looking forward to starting cooking on these grills. We've got 2 of them here. We've got a Classic and we've got the Big Joe also. So it's time to get these grills dirty. So until next time, this is John Setzler with Kamado Joe Cooking Channel.